We now return to Let's Play SimCity. You can definitely see not all the roads here are straight at all. In particular, several have just kind of gone wherever the hell they wanted, it looks like. Anyway, we got some stuff to do here. Particularly, we've got to deal with residential demands. Now, unfortunately, we're kind of in a situation here where we're not going to get very good low wealth anything because, well, I've made things a little too fancy in this city. That's okay though. This is not the only city where low wealth does not exist, and I guess that's okay. Because what I want to do, what I want to start doing, I guess, is eliminating some of this stuff that I've got going on here. At least these residentials down here. I don't know what this is actually going to do for me in terms of... that is not the one I want. I want to get that going because we want to remove it. Dang it. Remove it from here anyway, anticipating that I'm going to get rid of all this for... well, even that actually I was going to leave for University 2, wasn't I? So, never mind that. We'll get rid of that one. And I guess maybe we can do these two rows with industry and keep this big thing open. And for now we'll keep that as industry as well. So this is going to be... run this at full speed here. Maybe these will get out of the way. Shit. Trailer parks. We're just gonna have to have the low wealth move elsewhere. So that's fine there. We have horrible industry right next to that commercial, which I'm not a huge fan of, but probably going to eliminate some of that commercial eventually too as I build up my mega towers. So that'll be fine. And I guess in theory what I'd like to do is kind of just turn this half of the city on the other side of the circles into industry, because we can take care of all residential stuff within these towers, and including the jobs, in fact, because we can put offices in there. So really, the entire purpose of this area is ultimately going to be for creating the control net stuff, the university stuff. Good, I'm glad to see we can get both sides of there squeezed in. I wish that would fit. If that had just been moved over a little bit, we probably could have. We can help that along. Maybe it'll spawn a little bit differently now. Looks like we missed out just on that spot right there. Ah. There. I don't know why that... God damn it. Do better. Okay, well I guess that's where it's going. Apparently it cannot squeeze in there or something, so... fine. That sucks. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? We are... well, let's look at demands. We got too many low wealth things, so... where are those at? Too many low wealth shops down here, which would explain why we need too many jobs. Well, and in here as well. We should, however, be able to import some people. Commuting in, we have none, so that's great. But densities for like the smaller stuff, well, like here. I mean, why aren't you guys evolving? You're totally ready to go. Land value should not be too terrible. It's like right here. We can build another little park. Maybe we'll just build that park up a little bit. That is, of course, the single. We'll put a basketball thing over here. Would it fit? Oh, how about we put a volleyball? We don't have any volleyball courts in town, so we'll put one here, just to liven things up a little bit. And then maybe put a park. Well, it's not one of those. I want one of the long ones, just because it's easy and I'm lazy. So how about that? So now we'll make this area kind of nice, possibly building up. Actually, if I'm worried about low wealth, is really only on this side altogether. Interesting. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Sort of. That actually did not help do what I wanted it to do at all, but now it's building up the other ones alongside of it. I wish you could get little tiny trees in there, just to fill in the gaps. So I'm hopeful that that's going to create a little bit of a push here. I shouldn't have put these in here. What I should have put in was the single wealth. But unfortunately those don't fit very well to create a lot of good things. Whatever, it's fine. I imagine I'm just going to have to start, with this city in particular, I'm going to have to start taking the approach of ripping things out and putting them back in, and replacing them with better things. So we don't really have a lot going on here. Where's my education stat? There we go. Extra desks. Okay. Well, let's just continue on with the education then. Since we've got so much money now. Actually, can we turn on this? Now that we're making money? It eats a ton of my own money. But yes, is the answer to that. So, along here, I guess I kind of maybe want high wealth up in here. We don't really have demand for that. It's all low wealth. I'm very tempted to put a big, ugly, low wealth mega tower in here, but it wouldn't fit the city. I wanted this to be kind of like the shining counterpart to Gazconda, in that it would be the futuristic science city. And this, I'm going to have to remove this because this bothers the shit out of me. How did we even get to that point? I think because I was following this curve, which is not... What I should be doing is latching on here, but that is the curved road. That's a little bit better. That's better because it's actually following, unlike the guide, by holding this is actually following the radial. So now it actually is coming out a little bit better, unlike this road, which is also not. God, I screwed this up really bad, didn't I? It's okay. Just killing more industry. So how did I even get that one then? Must have been here? Oh, the radial on this isn't even... We're gonna have to eyeball this one, because hitting the angles there is not working for me. That looks better. Whether it actually will be, I don't know. But it actually looks a little bit more angled correctly. So this is actually a big thing. If these grow up, let's do that. If these grow up, and in fact, see now, so what I could do now is put one on this side, and it should grow to that side as well. So maybe we'll just get more residential in there. Oh, hold on. We have got problems. Do I have sewage in town? I do. God, that is getting horrible because it's overflowing. So what we actually need to do is go out to the region, and we can definitely buy Omega City 1's capacities. Alternatively, we can get some from Coal Town. Let's let that run. How much did I need in town anyway? It's giving me more now. I feel like we probably want to destroy this. This was never meant to be the actual thing. Okay, now we gotta stop that and use all of Omega City 1's capacities. Let's not do that either. We have actually got a ton sitting in Mineral Town. We're using all of it from Mineral Town. No, we're not using any of it from Mineral Town. We're not using any of it from Mineral Town just yet. When does that flip over? Okay, well apparently now it's being used. When does this statistic... Oh, it only uses 10? Oh, well shit, yeah. So Mineral Town will take care of this side. That's good. I guess while I was out there, that thing was pointing me at the... Not approved. We need University with School of Engineering. Okay, because that's what I wanted to go for. We've got the money. We don't have the money. Not even nearly the money at all. And this I just need... Money's for... Okay. So let's go ahead and dip into that. Let's at least push forward a little bit more. We can actually get this. Ooh. Well, now I'm nervous, because now it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough room. This thing is huge, actually. I kind of did not want to put it here, because I needed to put... I gotta put this somewhere. Okay, this is not actually as big as I thought it was going to be. I could, in fact, put it over here. Alternatively, since the mega towers are such they're kind of a pain a little bit, I could actually just put this here in the center of town and just have 2 spires of mega tower. Since I think 3 might be excessive for this city, that would allow me to put a much bigger university, because I have no idea how big the... Hold on, police are having issues. I have no idea how big this is going to be with all the buildings. Hold on. I just saw that. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, we're going to abandon factory there. And we actually will have to get rid of some of these little excessives that come in here. I mean, I like that it does fill in the dead space, but then this, for some idiotic reason, actually seems to prevent growth. Well, these are probably too small to actually fill in. So, like, if it wants to expand, having those there will prevent it, which I feel is very stupid. What's this? Stop it. Amusement park. Oh, yes. Well, this is not the tourist city, so let's not worry about that just yet. We want to do... What was I doing? University. I guess I can get it over here. Again, I don't know how big the buildings are, and I don't know if they have to be attached. You know, if I can cross the street with one, then maybe we'll do that. So let's put it here, because that seems to create the least amount of dead space. And we'll take a look. Oh, good. I can actually just put this stuff where... Good. Okay. So let's come in here. We're going to put in university. And we now have... It's too bad you can't name these. We now happen to have Able University. Okay. So what was the issue with police? 0 crimes committed per day. I mean, we seem to be doing okay as far as that is concerned. We could also put in community college, and in fact we probably should put in community college along here somewhere. Let's see, we need... Let's put in more of these guys. See, this is building up precisely how I want that. We'll just do something like that on here. Ambulance. Do we not have enough ambulance? I mean, I know I haven't been building those up. Okay, now what? Crime is getting the upper hand. I have doubts about this. We seem to be doing okay. They're getting arrested. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Okay, anyway, university. Let's start a research project. And in order to do that, we need what? Requires a school of science. Requires a school of science. Engineering. School of science. Engineering. Okay. So let's get that engineering online, because that is actually something that we needed. That is also a very cumbersome way of starting a project. You gotta click, click, click to get through the... No, I don't like that. So how do I get a school of engineering? Dormitories, okay. Engineering. Have more university students attend class per day to reach your next upgrade threshold. So we need 1,000 students to be here. Adds additional housing to population, okay. So engineering capacity 500. So how does it unlock though? This is where you put the nerds when attended by students. Increases low and okay, yeah, but I guess I just need 1,000 is what it's saying. Well, that's fine. The day just started, so we'll see how many we can get in here. We are already upgrading the densities of the industry. That's actually pretty good. At least we are of one. That is helpful. Alright, so that's beginning. We can actually also now put down this. You know what, let's just go ahead and put it in the center. So what can we do with you? Begin the research project. No research project. Your hard-working researchers are not researching anything at the Academy. Okay. Would you like to... Hold on. Would you like to learn about the Academy? I absolutely would, because this is completely unfamiliar to me. At the Academy, we share your inquisitive nature. There's no need to look to the government to provide answers. The Academy is just the tech you need to build the city of tomorrow. I mean, this is always misleading when you hear this stuff, because where do you think they're getting the money? Who do you think is providing the grants? Who do you... I mean, come on now. Workers fuel research to create technologies to help your city run smoother and cleaner. Highly motivated, wealthy workers complete research faster. Oh my. These technologies attract high-tech industry and elevate your sims as your city becomes a green, clean, high-tech metropolis. Close the research dialog box now. Okay. The Academy and ControlNet facilities host a revolutionary cloud-based quantum computing network called ControlNet. This completely replaces workers in buildings or modules researched by the Academy. Okay. All technology provided by the Academy requires a connection to ControlNet to function. Without a steady stream of ControlNet, the network will not work. Technology will not work. Wealthier workers have the expertise necessary to provide a stronger ControlNet signal. Create medium and high wealth residential neighborhoods to help your Academy technology function. Wow, so we do need a lot more. Okay. We also do need some low. So the way I should have designed the city then was putting that low bit up there. Technologies are researched by everyone in the region. Okay. What you want? We need to hire the best detective. Detective Simlumbo will solve our problems. Get him in office. Where's the detective's office? Well, this is the detective wing. We need school of law in the region to be able to do this. Well, don't give me the business if I can't fucking get him. We will, however, put down more of those. Actually, first let's put down a sign. I guess we can put it down on this side. Maybe not crossing the crosswalk there. This will allow better dispatch, so we'll get that going. And then we'll put in more cars. And we are now in a massive negative because of why? Because I put this down, probably. Mega towers are costing me money. Is this mega tower even profitable? It is. What do we have demand for? Well, now we've got massive demand for high wealth, so we're going to be adding a thing of that. I don't even have the money. Hubris. We'll just go ahead and add to our problems here. Why not? Okay, that'll take care of that. Did I already have a thing? I did not have a thing. And we may as well just medium wealth that up, huh? And in fact, where are we at on that? That is medium. That is medium. Just have that go all the way down. And anything coming out of the universe, or the Mega Tower, should probably also. We got that. There. Let's see what we do. Did these stop building? It appears some of these have stopped building. It's not really good. Then immediately we've got some more. I mean, the mix and mash here is bizarre. I guess we can, excuse me, we can go ahead and do this. Let that build up as, however. And eventually it will hopefully, hey! Boy, they were ready to go. I should probably just go through and do another street sweep of getting everyone crammed in together in the highest densities possible. It looks like all these streets are. Oh my, now what are we losing all our money on? Just a little flip between when someone changed and someone didn't? Okay, right. No Academy Research Project. We have absolutely no one here right now. That's not good. Sewage sanitizer or wind and solar amplifiers. High-tech modules for the wind power plant and solar power plant. Complete a level 1 Academy project. 5,000 for this. Now might not be the time for this. What we actually want to do is maglev station. So we'll get that going. Now, in order to make this work, we just need a lot more people. Okay, no, that's fine. We do have the Mega Tower in now. And as far as demand goes, yeah, we've got too many people that need to come in yet. Too many low wealths that need to make their way here. Alright, well, let's go on a spending spree because we have no money, and that's a brilliant idea. My goodness. This really does. Maybe what I should do, actually, is get a train station involved here, because that's how we can get lots of people to come in. Just think about that. Where I'm going to put that, though, is beyond me. I could split it off of here and maybe bring it to the backside here. Because otherwise we're going to have to come up right behind City Hall and all that, which we could totally do. We don't have enough simoleons for it anyway. Okay, well, fine. Research project here. We need a School of Engineering. To get School of Engineering, what was that requirement again? Oh, just more people. So how many did we get anyway? Not enough. Okay. So let's do this. We'll get a school bus stop here and a school bus stop here. Looks like maybe they are covered. These guys are definitely not covered. Just try and get more people. See, I don't think I'm gonna keep these as residentials, though. I might keep little... Okay, so what I can do here is keep sort of a curve there and a curve here. So just keep everything around the circles, and everything within these three streets will kind of be my industry that turns into high-tech industry, because I do still also have to keep room available for things like the electronics factory and such, because that's going to be requirements. Now what? No research project. Did we not? We got one, and we got workers. So what is your deal? Did we not just complete one? Did we? Oh, it did. Good. So we got that. Let's go to mass transit. Maglevs. Excellent. So now we can take those. It uses control net. Okay, let's take a look at that. How much control net do I have? That's what this is, right? Okay. Excellent. So now we need a research project. Okay, cool. So we could take that over to Gazconda, except Gazconda has no need of it, since we've only got one mega tower. But we could do... Well, no, that's not how it works, though. That's completely different, right? The roads, yeah. So we need Skybridge. Skybridge comes next. Is that a project available to me now? Upgrade 2. Upgrade your academy for permission to add an annex module. There we go. It's on its way. I did not pay attention, however, to... my mouse just happened to point right on it. Excellent. So we need a nanoscale engineering annex at the academy. After this, okay. Piss and vinegar. Where is... I hope I can put the annex somewhere else, because it's not going to fit in that circle. So maybe we'll end up using these side slots for that, seeing as how the rest of this... I don't know. This whole thing's kind of a mess, but I actually do kind of like the look of it. You know, it is kind of a jumbled mess a little bit, and I think that's going to look really cool when it builds up and the buildings get bigger. It will look a little bit more varied and not quite as structured, which, you know, in a way, I feel is appropriate. I mean, it'll look more like a circuit board, which it's a little bit orderly, but at the same time, there's all these weird little bits on it. Yeah, I think it could look okay. I was kind of worried about the look of it originally because it was just kind of sloppy and all over the place. But now I think that once the spaces fill in and it becomes much more dense, I think then it'll really start to have some character and it'll look cool. And then it'll just add to the variety. We've got to do something on this. This is very one-sided, very lopsided over there in Mega City 1. I don't know. I think it's starting to come together. It's you know, it's a little bit of it's been all over the place mostly because I've been hopping back and forth. But as the cities are building up, and I think maybe that's kind of what I want to do now that we've got the academy going, now that we've got the research going, now that I can actually start getting some of the things that I've wanted, like maglevs and whatnot. Now I can kind of maybe go back and finish off Coal Town, for example. Get that to be a powerhouse. It'll supply all power to Gazlantis. We'll go get all my water set up, so we'll never have to worry about water. I can always just go to the region and buy it, just kind of like I did with my my sewage for these guys. We'll come in here, we'll do garbage and sewage treatment in Mineral Town, and we'll just get that so high that I don't have to worry about it in my other cities. I can always just say, well, we need more power, okay, go buy more power, you know. So I think that'll help. I think that'll be really good. What I'm going to do about all this, I do not know. We have no need for this. We really... See, that's the thing about the game, is that maybe it worked... Oh, we're ready to go high density? We're ready to go high density. Excellent. Okay. Maybe it worked when it was all online, and you could say, well, I'm going to send all my low wealth workers to your little industrial town over here, and then I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't seem to be working too well, the whole commuting thing. Because if we look, there is massive demand regionally for all of these things. And I know for a fact that I've got space for them in other cities. So why don't they go? They can leave there. I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean it's demand for here because we've got so many jobs here. It's like, well, we need people to move in here. But that's what I'm saying, is that the commuting is so tiny. And maybe, you know, maybe like I should have a train station, because that does seem to bring in a ton of people. You put one of those in, they just come on in. So maybe that helps facilitate it. Maybe everyone doesn't like having to go across the goddamn island on the highway. Maybe that's what we should be doing. I do happen to have room for a pier. So maybe we can start doing ferries across the water. Although I don't really, only Mega City 1 benefits from that because no one else... I mean, everyone's got water access, but it's all kind of iffy. Where the hell did you come from? Because I don't have a ferry. It must just be random regional or something. But yeah, I don't know. I think we'll have to look more at getting the public transport underway. I do, however, know for a fact that trains actually do absolutely work. And when I build my tourist town over here, which we might get into sooner than later, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for, or keep in mind anyway, an airport. And I'd like to have an airship hangar. Maybe, can we build one of those in here? They are a little bit big. I feel like that would be a good thing to add to the tech town, though. Just have the Zeppelins moving around. Maybe we'll build that up here. Will that fit up? Ah. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I had played the game enough to probably early mid-game level. So things like the Academy, things like airports and Zeppelins and all that stuff, I didn't really have in mind in original designs. I wasn't thinking, well, I'm going to have space for this, 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 and this. I was thinking more like, I'll have to have space for this, this, and this, and then we're good. So there's definitely things I'm missing out on that whatever. We've got one city left, so I can make space. We can, in fact, I mean, my industrial towns still have plenty of space. So, if need be, maybe I can put a Zeppelin in Omega City 1. I don't know. Anyway, this is going alright, and I think it's a good place to stop. So, I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.